Going on to US30. If we go to start with the monthly time frame, as you can see here, price action is open at 42,206 and has risen up 500 points since then, with only 21 days left of this month, which is like 3 weeks. Price action has created a bullish engulfing candle last month. Its overall market structure is bullish. Price action has created a higher high, higher low, lower high, a lower low, and a lower high here. So price action really has up until 44,600 to find a support and resistance area on the monthly time frame, as it just surpassed this support and resistance area here around 42,400. Current price action right now is headed towards 43,000. If you go to the weekly time frame, as you can see, price action has created a bearish candle following last week's bullish candle, as we have a low low, low high, low low, low high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now looks to create a new higher high. This price action heads towards 43,000. Price action could create a higher low anywhere above 42,000, as that is an area of major support and resistance. If we go to the daily time frame, as you can see, price action has created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, has broken that support and resistance area, creating a new lower low, and then so it's created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and it's broken that area of support to create a lower low. So this will be a lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So price action is still bullish. And as you can see here, could head towards the supply and demand zone of 42,400 before continuing to go bullish towards 43,000. So if you go down to the lower time frames, such as this right here, as you can see, price action could create a 61.8% retracement of 42,400, which would line up with the supply and demand zone that's made on the daily time frame. So on the monthly time frame, price action has created a bullish candle with a large upper wick, as price action has essentially has opened at 3,300 and is only 16 points from its opening price, even though it has a monthly high of 3,403. If you go to the weekly time frame here, we can see it is a bearish candle following last week's bullish candle that rejected off of 43,400, creating a bullish candle with a large upper wick. This price action has created a higher high, higher low, and it's basically consolidated around this area. So on the daily time frame, price action has created a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, or at the very least has maintained the same low, lower high, higher low, higher high, and now looks to maintain the same low around this area here. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, if we extend this supply and demand zone area, price action could look to head towards this area before breaking structure and continue to go bearish, as overall market structure is bearish. So on the monthly time frame, as you can see here, price action has created a bullish candle with a large lower wick, following last month's bullish candle with a large upper wick. As price action has created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and maintained the same low, and has created a lower high and has maintained the same higher low right here. So price action could go bullish and head towards 149,000. For 149. So on the weekly time frame, price action has created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and you basically can see more into the what market structure has been doing on this time frame here, and has created a lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, and price action has broken structure around this area and created a lower low and a lower high, and now looks to continue to head towards a new lower low. So if you see here on the daily time frame, as you can see here, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, maintain the same low, lower high, and maintain the same low again, and price action now looks to create a high, but the question is whether or not it'll create a higher high or if it'll maintain the same high around this area, as price action is in a bit of a consolidation zone between 145 and 143. So if you go into the 4-hour time frame, as you can see here, price action could look to, at the very least, create a counter trend and continue to go bullish. As if we were to measure the retracement, price action has until 38.2% retracement, which is about 40 pips. As price action could head towards there, or it could head towards 61.8%, and continue to go bullish should price action go bullish. So if you go on to GJ, as you can see, price action has created a bullish candle with a large lower wick, as following the last month's bullish candle with a large upper wick. If you go to the weekly time frame, as you can see here, we have a lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, maintain the same high, has created a lower low, lower high, a lower low, and has broken structure to create a higher high. And being that price action is open bearish, it could create a bit of a retracement right here. As you can see, measuring that retracement here, price action could head towards 38.2% retracement and fall towards 194.87. Alright, so now price action has created a 38.2% retracement around 194.85. So I would wait for an entry once price action gets to this area here. if we were to go on to all the pairs that are match up with the US dollar, as you can see here, the AUD or USD is currently at 0.65 and could head towards 0.66. As currently on the monthly time frame, it's created a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, and then created a lower low. It could possibly create a lower high. If we were to measure the retracement here, it would give us a 61.8% retracement of 0.654. And if you were to go on to the weekly time frame, as you can see here, price at this retracement is following the bearish price action that happened right around early May. So if we were to get rid of that, as you can see here, price action has created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now looks to create a new higher high with a supply and demand zone area right around 0.655, which could match up with the monthly time frame 61.8% retracement. Going down to the daily time frame, as you can see, price action has created a higher high, higher low, 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 higher high, higher low. Now looks to create a new higher high. So with that being said, on the 4-hour time frame here, measuring this last bull run here, as you see, price action created a 50% retracement, and if you were to count to wicks, it would be a 61.8% retracement. So with that being said, I'll place my entry here, and I'll put it right around here. And an easy 1-to-1 risk to reward, it seems to be possible. So if we go onto the daily time frame, or the 1-hour time frame, excuse me, price action has created a bullish candle that's about 10 pips bullish. So with that being said, I would place my entry right around here. I would possibly wait for price action. If it's gonna go bullish right now, bearish right now, I'd wait for price action to go bearish before placing my entry. As you can see here, price action is currently bearish. And let's say, for example, price action has toward 32.8% retracement. It has bullish. I'm going to be taking my entry right around there. And if price action has towards 61.8% retracement, I'll be placing my entry right around there. So once price action created this higher high, now I'm looking for a higher low, and then I'm going to continue to look for a higher high. So as you can see, after that bearish price action, let's see if we can find a 38.2% retracement, or if it's going to be 61.8%. Alright, so I'll be taking my entry right around now.